Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another video. This is the last of maybe two give me videos that we are going to be doing online.
Yep.
So
we're back in the studio.
Back in the studio, so that's the bed.
Yeah.
Trusting the wall that needs doing up again because I've got missing anyway. So today, if you've watched the old Towers vlog, you'll know that Eric has a new phone. Don't you, Eric?
I do. Galaxy S21 Ultra 5G. There we
And today, how long you had it now? About a week?
Yeah. No, mate, it's 2 weeks. No, it's a week. A week and a few days.
Okay.
But last Sunday.
And today, he's going to be giving you his thoughts. Now, obviously, we are quite late to this. It did come out a while ago, but I thought it'd be interesting to do a review anyway. So, Eric, take it away. I'm going to drink my gin.
Well, like I say, the first thing I noticed, I'm sure Shaun will put photos of this up, is the actual camera bit. Can't think of the proper name of it. Camera surround sticks up quite a bit.
Camera bump, camera hump.
Whatever. Yeah, camera bump. Yeah, it sticks up quite a bit. That's the first thing I noticed when I got it out, packaging that and its shiny back. But like, it's noticeable. Certainly noticeable, especially if you put it on like a flat, but it rests on that, and it's like quite bumpy. So that's why the first thing I did was buy a proper case for it. This is the Samsung Clearview Plus S Pen, just for anyone who's interested. Obviously, I've did quite a lot of photos and videos at Alton Towers, testing it out mainly in real life compared to being stuck inside.
Right, more like showing it off, but okay.
Yeah, you have to.
Go and watch the vlog.
Pardon?
Go and watch the vlog.
Yes. I'm sure Shaun will leave a link.
90% of it is him showing off his phone. Sod on Towers is Eric's new phone.
I was excited. As well. Oh, also a useful thing as well is screen protector. It comes with a screen protector on it. Even though I've heard rumors of if you're like in the US where I think you don't get one, like pre-installed. But I'm not sure what the actual like if that's real or not. But there's certainly one on mine. Mine's the UK model. It's also got eSIM. Have you ever heard of eSIM, Shaun?
Yes, because I think that's what's in my Apple Watch. I think.
So even though you've got slots for 2 SIM cards, you've also got the eSIM, and it's weird. It's different, but yet it makes sense, doesn't it? You may as well already have a SIM in the card because once you put SIM in, it's always there. It's like you don't need to have a SIM card, but yeah, it's quite big as well. Like compared to my old phone, if I take it out of the case. This is a Huawei P30 Pro, so so it is a bit bigger, really. If I didn't have the lights on it, make sure it's not useful. There we go. But it's not much thicker, really. It's other than the camera bump. That's the main thing I have with it is the camera bump. Really.
To be fair, the Huawei has quite a big camera bump as well.
Yeah, it's not quite as. I'm sorry, don't put my finger in the way. It's not quite as noticeable, really. But that one is quite very obviously it's there. Like it's kind of weird. One thing as well you asked that I never thought about until you mentioned it is about the fingerprint sensor. When Shaun had his S10, was it just a standard S10 you had?
No, S10 Plus.
S10 Plus. it was quite slow on finger unlocking, weren't it, if I recall?
Yeah, and it was rubbish. It wouldn't be my fingerprint last time.
But,
There you
it's
go.
very, very quick, like compared to like Shaun's S10. It's like very quick.
If you think the S10 was the first one to have it,
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
and there's been 3 models since that phone, so
yeah. But it is significantly quicker. Even though it does have facial recognition, which doesn't work because obviously wearing masks in public never.
It's just on my phone. Just saying.
You're lucky we're recording. It's quite useful. 8K video recording as well.
Sorry.
Fun.
Pointless.
It's actually really. I've used it for work. 8K video. It works great, apart from the fact it need the computers aren't powerful enough to deal with it.
Yeah, but surely you need an 8K screen to see the full thing.
Yeah, we do have an 8K screen at work.
I do, yeah, okay then.
But it's not connected to the computer, so it's like you sort of have to multiple steps to do it. But it also allows you to sort of zoom in and stuff like that, which you probably wouldn't be able to normally. So it's quite useful for that. The 100 times zoom as well. I think it's 50 times physical and then 2 times digital. But the problem with that is you've almost got no stabilization on it. So you just reach out, you go just tap the screen, it just moves the phone enough for you to just completely miss what you're looking at. as I found out in Alton Towers, like focusing on, I think, that point there, I took a photo up here somewhere. I was like, yeah, it's like I just completely missed it. Yeah.
What's the battery life like?
It's a bit skewed at the moment because of the NHS app. That's the main thing that's drawing the majority of my battery. However, it does last all day and night on one charge with that app on there.
So without that app on there.
Pardon?
So without that app on there, it'll probably last 2 days. I
would say about 2 days without the app. Because like I say, it's currently on 25%. Of course, the camera's not going to focus, but it's on 25%. And that's been on all night and day. So it's 7:20 at the moment. So it does last a decent amount of time. But yeah. And I better say it before Shaun does. It does not come with a plug.
And you took the mick out of Apple.
Yes. Luckily, I do have a fast charger from my old Razr phone, which was like 3 phones ago. But yeah, it does not come with a charger, to my annoyance. It does come with a cable. I know. Unfortunately, it's the phone I wanted, so I sort of have to deal with the fact it didn't come with the plug. But it only costs 17 quid to buy a new one, a proper Samsung one. But
only.
Yeah, I know. Luckily, I do have a charger I can use. But like I say, it does have ultra fast charging, and that it's brilliant in times where I need a quick charge. But I tend to slow charge it just to look after the battery. Mainly using my wireless charger. Occasionally I'll use just my battery bank. But yeah, pretty good. I have not tested out the 5G because at home I don't have 5G, at work I don't have 5G, and Alton Towers there wasn't 5G, so I couldn't actually test 5G. There's places in Telford on 3. 3's 5G is meant to be the quickest 5G there, but I can't prove that. Yeah, so I can't prove it because I haven't tested it. Like, it also comes with Wi-Fi. Quite an interesting thing. However, my Wi-Fi router does not have Wi-Fi 6E, so I can't use it. So I can't actually comment on the speeds of those, because I haven't been able to test them. The 120 hertz refresh rate is nothing new really, but it is nice on the eyes. Yeah, doesn't get too warm either when charging, when fast charging. Because I think there's the Notes, Samsung Notes used to get quite warm.
Well, the Note 7 X.
Well, yeah.
Let's not go into that.
Yeah. But
I've got a question.
Oh, go on.
Does it have MagSafe?
It's not an Apple, so no.
Sorry, I can't resist.
I knew there was going to have to be something like that during this. And also, it does not have AirPods. It has Samsung Buds Live, which you can't see because the light is just making it completely white. But if I try and actually go to the camera, so you can see it. There you go. These tend to be nicknamed the Bean for obvious reasons.
Did you
I think they're quite cool.
get them at the same time with the phone?
Yes, I got them with the phone as a deal.
I had to order mine, didn't I?
Yeah, mine. I got mine at the phone, but they're the speakers there, so they sort of fit. They don't go in your ears; they sort of sit just outside your ears. That's just to hold it up. It's not actually a speaker. That's just the connection to the battery. They sound pretty decent. Pretty decent. And the active noise suppression does work. Probably not as good as the proper. I think they're the Sony ones, and they're not quite as good as that. But they're proper over the earphone ones. So they just have natural passive. Yeah, it's quite a good little thing.
Cool. Anything else?
Any other questions you can think of? No. Okay.
I'm trying to think of something.
I'm sure you are. Yes.
I can't.
Also, it has Bixby on it. I've tried using it, and don't think it's got much better since they first announced it on the S9, was it, or the S8 they announced it? Yeah.
Has the Bixby button gone?
Good thing you mentioned that. You have a button on the side here, which you would think is the power button. It is not. It's a programmable button. At the moment, it's set to Bixby. But yeah, you don't hold it down to turn off your phone anymore. It just goes to Bixby. To turn it off, you actually have to scroll down and turn it off in the actual notification bar.
Yeah.
So there's no actual power button.
Is your power button and your volume button on the same side?
Yes.
See, that would really annoy me.
Why?
Because I would keep pressing the volume button to turn it off.
No, you can.
Or I turn it off to turn the volume up.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's a programmable button. It's not a power button. It's like a lock button, I guess, but it's not a programmable like it's not an off button. Yeah. Trying to think if there's anything else I have forgotten. Oh, Samsung Dex. There's still put it on the new phones. I've not tried it wired because I can't find my workstation. One I used to have on my S8 Plus. But it does have wireless Dex, and it works pretty well. I haven't really messed around with it too much. It's sort of like, yes, it works. Okay, I'll close it down. I don't use it much. Yeah. I can. Yeah, does not come with an SD card. Like you can't put an SD card in it. So you either have 128 gigs or 265, I think it is. They're the only two options.
I can't take into account that because iPhones don't have them either.
Yeah, I think it's going that way with phones. But,
yeah.
But yeah, that's like I say, I've got OneDrive and everything like that, so it's not an issue for me really, as long as I've got Wi-Fi or mobile data, and I do have all-you-can-eat data, so it doesn't bother me too much. In terms of audio quality during the call as well, it does. There's no visible speaker. don't know why I keep doing this because the camera never focuses. There's no visible speaker on top, which is weird to me. But I reckon it's using induction, like it's using the screen as a speaker, I reckon, but I'm not too sure on that. But apparently the audio quality is meant to be, sounds really good according to everyone I've spoken to anyway, so. Yeah.
Right.
And I think that's it, because that's all I can think of.
Okay. Are you happy with it?
Yes, very happy with it at the moment.
Do you want to go to iPhone?
No, I do not want to go to iPhone.
One day.
One day. No, not never actually, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's about it really. I said the user interface and everything's pretty comfortable to use and stuff. So
when we can get together,
hopefully in 2 weeks' time.
Hey.
Hopefully 2 weeks' time.
Yeah. We'll try and do some sort of video comparison between the iPhone 12 Pro.
Yeah. Okay, that sounds good.
I think that'd be a good idea. See what picture and video quality are like between them both.
Yeah. Well, this has 108 megapixel cameras.
Megapixels on everything.
It's true. It is very true.
Right. Thanks for watching this video, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone. Bye-bye.